Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're now in the broadcast of the Sports Shop 27. I'm your host, Jermaine, and I'm with KJ. And today's special guest, we got former Clemson DB running back, Terrance
What's up,
Huey.
people?
Huey, yeah,
Good.
Yeah,
yeah. We got Huey in the house, baby.
Y'all done
all
put me
right.
on this thing, man. I don't know what y'all was thinking, man. Hey,
Yeah, man.
what?
It's all good, man.
What?
Hey,
So, you can turn the music off. So,
All right.
tell me how's the weather down there, man? I know Dallas and Texas, they going through a lot. How's the weather in Atlanta today?
I'm in South Carolina.
Oh,
It's actually raining like a mug. You know, they got all this grass, all this thing on land. That stuff all flooded now. So
okay,
you
cool,
you
Yeah,
can
cool.
tell I'm in the country, man.
Yeah, yeah, man.
All right.
Well, we
But
glad to
that's
have
yeah.
you, man. We glad to have you, man. So
appreciate
tell
it.
us a little bit about yourself, man. Where you from, and how you ended up at Clemson, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Shoot, my family really from Alabama. Then shoot, we kind of moved around from here to there. Ended up in Marietta, Georgia. I
Yeah,
think maybe third or fourth grade. So did that. We moved around Louisiana. We moved back. But at the same time, I wasn't that good kid. You know, I've been a little
yeah,
devil
man.
child. You feel me? But
Yeah, me
for the
too.
most part, man, I'm just kind of blessed that I got this far.
That's right,
Cause
man.
before it wasn't going to happen.
Oh
Started
yeah,
getting into
for
trouble at
sure,
a young age, maybe 12, 13, out on the streets. And it
man.
was just a decision I made. I also had to take care of myself, my family to some degree, but football was just a like getaway.
Hey, one
So
second. We got some backdrop in the background. Can you hear it?
yeah.
Yeah, turn that volume down for me. Thank you.
All right, go
I
ahead, man. Do
appreciate
your
it, man.
thing.
But go
All
ahead,
right.
Terrence. What you were saying?
So for the most part, like I said, football was only it was like a getaway from me.
Uh huh.
Cause is that my phone?
It might be.
Making sure the echo.
It's good.
Uh, uh, so football is just really a getaway from me, man. I may go to the stay on the block all night, and then go to sleep maybe a couple of hours, go to school, and then shoot, go to football practice. Just like that was my recess to get away from the like hood, all the crazy stuff going on.
Yeah.
So, you
Oh yeah.
know, I always, even though I was in the streets doing what I had to do, I always had my mindset of being better, wanting to graduate, doing something. So
Yeah, doing
realistically,
something
just
positive.
yeah, so just football was like, shoot, I did all that football and track stuff just for fun. I ain't never think it'd get me where I got to at Clemson. I just so happened to be good, to my adopted dad, got in a little trouble ninth grade, 10th grade. So my football coach took me in, just changed my life around.
That's right.
So got me in school, started actually
Coach
showing me how to
Friday.
use my talent. So
Cool.
he just put me in a better position mentally, shoot, even spiritually, emotionally, just to like get to this next level. So without him, shoot, not a lot that I could do. But he was just that person, you know what I'm saying? It's like this with I'm gonna make this the easiest way. Because I
Uh
call him
huh.
my guardian angel on earth, you know what I'm saying? God versus
Wow.
soul. It's
Most definitely.
so anytime kids, y'all done grew up asking Santa Claus for let me get this, let me get these skates, you know what I'm saying? Let me
Mm-hmm.
get this, So every year y'all made a Christmas list. My dad died on me on my sixth birthday of heroin. So
Wow.
overdose. So as a little kid, you ask your mama, well, dang, why my dad got it down me? What's going
Yeah.
on? Why
Yeah.
this? So every Christmas you making your Christmas list. You may not even wrote it down, but you asking like, dang, I want this for Christmas. Or no, you know what I'm saying? Or I want that for Christmas. Most people Christmas present something physical. The thing I
Mm-hmm.
always asked when I was little was like, Dad, like, dang, why my dad got it down me? Why I can't have my dad God? So you see kids with their dads doing activities and things like that. And you just don't got it. You just like
Yeah.
as a little boy, that's what you need. So you're gonna act out. But my dad built faith. So that Christmas present I always ask for, I always ask God to give me. It's slim to
Go ahead.
none with a situation like that. So he
Yeah.
gave me my dad, my real father, you
Yeah.
know what I'm
Give
saying?
your
Not a
family.
sperm donor. Yeah, so man, maybe like 16, 17 years later that they ain't gone finally got that Christmas present. So, he also just built faith. Something impossible like that to get, man, it's a blessing. Most people ain't gonna
Wow, man.
understand or know that. So
Oh yeah.
that's the only way when I think about my dad, that's the simplest thing, man. The best Christmas present God ever gave me.
That's
So
good,
that's how
man.
I ended up
History.
getting to Clemson. But football, man, football is sports. I ain't gonna flex with you, man. I was good in and I did my thing, but that wasn't my passion, man. I basically
Wow.
used it as a hustle. Like if I can
Mm.
go to school, play football, get this college degree, I felt like I look at
Yeah.
it now, maybe I had the talent if I would have put more effort into my craft, but I didn't. When I was at football
Mm-hmm.
president, I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about how KJ got turned around, getting burnt. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about the coaches. I'm up here cracking jokes. Hey, I'm messing up. They had me on scout team trying to get my little butt. I'm so it's like man, I just used that to get where I needed to be in life, man. So it was a blessing. I ain't be like, I'm just gonna go to school, I'm gonna get this scholarship, go and waste it. I ain't think like that. So, I went out there and did
Mm-hmm.
what I had to do, play, put in the hard work, but
Yeah.
I had a seizure 2001. Um no, I caught a concussion 2001. I think we playing Virginia game. So I started having seizures and shoot, that was
Yeah.
it for me. So
Yeah.
I really didn't do anything else. They kept me on the team. They allowed me to do a whole bunch of things.
Oh
And
yeah. Yeah.
it was a
Still let you be
blessing.
a
Coach
part.
Bowden, yeah, Coach
That's a good thing to
Bowden,
know.
Coach all them just did a whole. Even Coach Sweeney, man. Hey, man, I love some
Wow.
Coach Sweeney, man. He always been that type of person too, man. Religious, like Coach Sweeney was it. But you know, I ended up getting my degree, what I'm saying, for myself, but also for my dad, just to let him know, I appreciate him. What I'm saying? This the outcome of
Yeah.
what
Just
you
out of
created.
respect.
Yeah, so he
Mm.
created a little hard head, big head, vibrant into, what I'm saying, a grown man, Terrance. So
Yeah.
man, that's really how I got to Clemson, man. Talent that I ain't know I had.
You had
Wow,
anybody
man.
from your high school that went to Clemson with you or before you did that
Oh
were
my
teammates?
man, Travis Zachary. Hey, he
Zachary
was
T. Zach.
man,
Shout out to
what?
him.
Man, hey, one of the best running backs to come out of Marietta. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying?
most
He
definitely.
like,
Hard runner, man.
man, hard run. He gonna put the moves
Yeah.
on you. You know what I'm saying? He was like, hey, he
And
was
he got
like
that
one of the
vision. He got that
best
vision
back.
too.
Yeah, he had that vision. You ain't gonna stop him. So when I
Hmm.
went there, I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Dad turned him over to good hands and shoot, that's what he did. But even going to Clemson, man, my people from the streets, they supported me. Man, my best friend, both of them, my cousin Punchy and my boy Chopper. What?
Yeah.
Hey, man, he
That's
wouldn't
what's
let
up.
me. He wouldn't let me. Hey, you want to stay out on these streets? You getting up and going to class. So shoot, even though I'm out there, man, I still had a big brother, my homeboy Dino. I still had a big brother. I still had, what I'm saying, support, even though I
Yeah.
was doing what I had to do. So
Yeah,
That's
that's
then
what's
good.
up.
shoot, I still had my family too, man. But at the same time, I was heading in that direction was nobody was gonna stop me. I was gonna do what I needed to do what I had to do. So
Mm-hmm. For
shout
sure.
out to all
To
my
make a way.
people, my
Mm-hmm.
family, and definitely my grandmama, man. She wasn't with that. Hey, my dear wasn't with it. She'd tell you she hates you, she'll slap you. cook you something to eat, tell you she love you at the
Yeah.
same time.
All at the
So
same time. Yeah,
shoot,
man.
grandma did
For
all
real.
that, but man, I just use that to support from my family, friends, and especially my dad. You know what I'm saying? My mom, my mother Felicia. Call her mom. I just want to let y'all know her name, and then my doctor mom, Miss Dorothy, my sister Damon, my, you know what I'm saying, my sister
Yeah.
Chantel. Man,
Yeah.
I had a lot of support from people who never like just didn't turn their back on me. Even though they was
That's
like, this
good,
boy
man.
just rough, rugged, say whatever, do whatever, hyper as I don't know what. You know, my people
Yeah.
accepted me.
Who are some
But
of the people that you looked up to when you were making that transition from high school to Clemson? Like when you first stepped on the field or practice, some guys that you really paid attention to and admired.
on the field or before I got on the field,
Say again.
before I went to school or after.
Like I guess like doing the process when you were actually going into Clemson, like when you actually
Oh,
got there and you were
oh,
actually making the transition from high school to
um,
college.
man, I still had, of course, my mom, dad, sister, all my family members. You know, they was happy, and also like, yes, we're getting them out of our hair, also. But you know,
Yeah.
hey,
They
K
need a
said
break.
left. You know, I had the support of my friends, my family. Definitely, like I said, my homeboy Chopper, my cousin Punchy. You know, my dad. Like I had a lot of support, man. Just them seeing, shoot, me changing. Even my teachers, man. Miss Daniel,
Oh
Miss
yeah.
Colquitt, Miss Benfield. I
I'm
had a
proud of them.
lot of, you know what I'm saying. After I made that transition, I had a lot of people behind me. And it's some of the same people never left. I ain't saying because I made that transition. Like even though I was selling drugs, getting out there,
Hmm. Yeah.
hey, tricking off at 12, 13 in the script club,
Oh, you going deep.
559, the flag. Hey, so it was just what? Hey,
That's how you
Yeah.
man.
was
So,
growing up in the A, huh?
Hey.
man, what? And I was in Marietta, but I stayed in the A. And even the people that I grew up with in Boston, Clay Homes, Babbstown, man, I had their support too. Even they respect just getting up out of there. They were just like,
Oh
man,
yeah.
you could do better. But you know what I'm saying? The main people was people from, the streets and my family members and my dad. So everybody seen the potential. I just didn't see it. But my boy,
Okay.
my
Yeah.
boy Chopper, he straight. He kept me straight on the game. My homeboy Dino, rest his soul. My homeboy Jason, Kanita, Mike, dang on my boy Ev. Uh, man, I just had so much support, man. Like especially from the streets, I knew who to hang with and didn't. I had a small circle, so man, I was just blessed with a whole bunch of love from the streets, from education and family members. I just didn't,
Yeah.
at
Hey
that
Huey.
age, you don't see it.
Hey Huey, who did you look up to at Clemson though? Like when you first got there on campus, like was it somebody that you looked up
Man,
to that kind of guide you?
look. So, of course, I had KJ. I had my boy Chad
Yeah.
Jasmine. Crazy.
Yeah, Chad, man.
Hey, Chad. I had my cousin Travis, man. He put me on the game too. Uh,
Yeah.
my sister Marcia, Kiki, Trina.
Yeah.
So even at
Tiger Nation.
Clemson, man, yeah, man, even at Clemson, I had a support staff. My boy RJ, Aries. So I still had
Yeah.
I had a select few,
Word.
but man, I had a whole bunch of people at Clemson that were just good people, like
Yeah,
all
for sure.
around.
Felt
So
like at home a little bit.
yeah, man. And
Hmm.
I hate to say this too. I don't get
Come
cussed
on.
out by nobody, but man, even what I'm saying, even my exes, man, supported me. Like, man,
Wow.
even yeah, man. Like I had like
Wow.
all of them. except for one. You
Support
know what
from
I'm saying?
everywhere, man.
What? So, I mean, they, like all shout out to my people, man. Dang, Nisha,
Yeah. Yeah.
Where you up to change you?
Desiree, man. I'm just saying,
Shout out
man.
to him.
Jackie, man. I had a whole bunch of support, man. I'm cool with my people to this day. Like, it ain't too many people I done built bad bridges from. You know what I'm
Yeah, that's
saying? It may
true.
have not
True
worked
talk.
out, but off the rip, I just had those relationships and support staff from a whole bunch of people. And shoot, you see me and KJ still kicking it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? My
That's
sister
it,
Marcy
man.
still, Kiki, Trina, we
Yeah.
still kicking it. So, man,
Yeah.
them just the
Friends for
people. I had a
life.
small circle, but that's all I needed.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
All right. So
Yeah.
when you linked up with these guys at Clemson, did you ever think that you guys would still be friends now? Because when you go to college, everybody's fighting, not fighting, but actually, competing for a position and going to the next level. So I mean, I know all the guys that you met, you're grateful for. But let me ask you, out of all the schools, why Clemson?
Oh, Philly.
Man, it was closer to home. It was away, but it was closer to home. And then
Yeah.
my
And
football.
tell us some of the schools that you had offers from besides Clemson.
I think I had one from Marshall,
Okay.
Middle
That's it.
Tennessee, Auburn. Uh, I had a couple offers from Florida State.
Okay.
Um, I can't think of the rest, man. I got epilepsy. That's so long ago. You know what
I
I'm
know.
saying?
Yeah.
Hey, the best is
Hey,
It's
but he got
how
long,
offers,
old
man.
you
man.
are,
Some
right?
people
What?
don't get
I'm
offers.
using I'm using that epilepsy stuff all day
Yeah.
long. So,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel
hey,
you.
but yeah. So I got offers and stuff, but it wasn't nothing like Clemson.
Yeah,
Cool,
man.
cool.
Clemson just
Yeah,
had
it's
that
close
feel,
on.
man.
Yeah. Now Auburn had that fear too, but my mom, she just wouldn't let me go down there. Hey, she would.
She ain't want
Hey,
you to play for them Tigers, huh? You can't play for them
hey,
Tigers.
no. One of them got me down there. Then shoot, mom's like, no. Hey, we got no
What?
sophomore coming to your high school football game. She was like, no, this ain't happening. So she wouldn't let me go to Auburn.
Yeah, you gotta do what Mama
Yeah,
say.
yeah, she played
Yeah,
in that when she met that little girl. So
right.
Auburn was off the table, off the rip.
That's good. That's good.
Right now.
So, are you involved with like kids, like community services, or like your kids play sports or anything?
Well, to some degree, I am working on something. Kind of been procrastinated about it, but this year's what I've been going focusing on, trying to get on. I'm gonna do a community athletic center.
Mm.
Just trying to
Oh,
show appreciation to my dad. I know my purpose in life, and I naturally been doing that, and that's just to help others.
that's
Make
right.
educate other people on how you can do certain things. So that's really what I'm trying to do: a community athletic center, just to show my dad I appreciate him and show them how he worked. You know what I'm saying? So the
Mm.
athletic part gonna be for like people to come, also play basketball, have something to do after school, football. But it's also going to be a training facility. And it's also going to be a facility where, some of these kids, I was blessed to get someone to see how good I was. But some of these kids have great highlight tape. And the coaches are
Yep.
not like supporting them and sending them out. So the athletic part gonna be to train the people, get them somewhere to go to play basketball, somewhere to go play football. He's gonna also get mentored. The the community part is gonna be somewhere where people can go use the computers. Go
Mm-hmm.
and seek counseling. Go
Yeah,
and get someone to help them with their resume, help their
that's
kids
right.
do a little tutoring thing, but also
That's good.
just try to show the kids like what I was given. Cause my dad he
That's right.
adopted 13 kids. It's no way in the world I'm adopt 13 of me. Oh,
Woo.
I ain't doing it. You know what I'm
Dang.
saying? It's not
Yeah.
happening.
No,
So
it's not.
that's just something I want to work on. That's something that I ain't even gonna say I want to. That's something I'm going to work on. I got a lot of people in my corner that have helped me with that and supported my dad. So that's not gonna be. It's not gonna be. I have the vision. I got a lot of stuff written down right now. I just
That's
need
right.
to push forward with it. Talk to
The
the
good
people I
thing you
need to
got it
talk
wrote
to.
down.
Yeah, I got it wrote
Yeah.
down. I just need to go
Yeah.
ahead and put that hard work like I need to. I haven't been.
That's right.
So that's what I'm working on. That's gonna be the finished product process that my dad just created. Want to make sure
That's
people,
good work.
everybody know who Coach Friday is, Dane Friday Richard is. He wasn't just a football coach. He wasn't just a dad. He wasn't
Yeah.
just a father, a mentor. You know what I'm saying? He was
Hmm.
an angel on earth.
That's right.
So that's just something I do want to do and something I'm going to do. Yeah.
Man. Wow.
That's great, man. I mean, I guess the people that supported you in your life, you really found that inspiration to go ahead and do that for the next generation, and also in memory of your father, because it seems like he's the biggest motivation in your life.
Most
And
definitely.
Yeah.
black men don't have that father figure or that image that they want to
Yeah. To
emulate
see.
because
Hmm.
Yeah.
a lot of them are missing, and you want to provide that community service for the kids. It doesn't matter what age, color. That's a great thing, and I hope that everything goes through. And if you need any help, hey man, we'll be there for you. You know.
Most definitely.
Yeah. And that's why I'm trying to. I also got a page on Instagram and Facebook, just trying to motivate, show people. It's called God Provides, and it's just something, people just need to hear something good. I ain't no
Yeah.
preacher, far from it. Please don't get it twisted. I'm not a preacher,
Yeah.
a deacon. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
Yeah.
even picking up offering in the church, but like I said, I got faith and I know what I need to do. If it's something that I could do on those pages, maybe post something, give a Bible quote,
Yeah.
then that's what I do, man. I don't want
Anything
nobody.
to help people.
Yeah, anything to even motivate them, man. Because
Yeah.
at this time in life, man, this pandemic, it has
Oh
been
man.
real.
Yes, I have.
Yeah,
So from that point of view, that's something that's actually been going on. Something that I do want to work on.
yeah. Well, like,
Yeah.
yeah, the reason why we did this podcast was to, bring awareness to the former players and current players like yourself and what they
Hmm.
have going on, and the dreams and aspirations that they want to put out to the world for
Yeah.
everyone to, connect with also. So we like to always contribute and help people who who actually do that. But today we're gonna get into the stories. So
Okay. All
funny
right.
stories that you got with KJ at Clemson. I know you got a lot of them, man.
Oh man, you trying to go? You trying to
Man,
make us go real deep, man?
you trying to
Yeah, you
go
trying to
there,
start a
deep,
fire, man.
man? Keisha beating up KJ.
Man, don't sit and tell
Man,
no lie on live like that, man.
man, look, put them hands on them. Don't put them hands on them, man. Man, me and KJ got so many stories, man. And I can't tell them all because Keisha right there. So
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
well, that's
do
my
it
wife
like
now.
that. Yeah, that's your wife there. But before then, hey mom, before then, we just had so much fun, man. Even at Clemson, we may leave Clemson and head back to
Atlanta.
Atlanta and just
Yeah,
just tear it up all
yeah.
weekend.
Go,
But
baby. We got to go by your grandma's house first.
go by grandmama's
Sit
house,
still.
like I said, what cooking and cussing
Oh
us
yeah,
out at
what,
the
yeah. You
what,
gonna
what
eat
same
kind of
good.
meal? What
time.
kind of meal
But
she provide for y'all when y'all win?
Shoot, I don't know. Barbecue
man,
ribs in it,
boy,
barbecue chicken,
hey,
whatever you. Hey,
hey, soul food,
that's it.
Oh
anything you
man,
want, man.
Yeah.
well,
Ham,
when
turnip
I come
greens,
to Atlanta,
macaroni and cheese.
when I come to South Carolina or wherever your grandma at, I'm gonna look her up if she's
She in
still around.
heaven now. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
You,
Oh,
she in
okay.
heaven. Yeah,
Dang,
hey,
yeah,
grandma,
yeah.
hey,
She got. She,
hey, but
yeah.
she would have cooked it up. If you call on her, she may bring you a plate. You know
oh
what I'm
Oh
man,
yeah.
she's crazy,
saying?
man. Dang,
Hey,
dang.
but my man,
Hey,
but my
bowl
grandmother
games. You
cooked
remember
up.
them bowl games too, man? We used to have a good time, man.
Hey man, at them
Woo.
bowl games, KJ may get us in trouble sneaking out, knowing we ain't supposed to be out, man.
Yeah,
Oh
man. We
man.
got curfew, man.
KJ was a bad influence, man.
Woo.
Hey, woo, KJ, he was a
Hey,
bad but good influence because he
at the same time.
got me in a lot of things. Listen, what I say, a lot of things he got me into. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. But
Yeah, man.
yeah,
Good
man,
times.
KJ was just, hey man, we just
Hey,
had so much fun all around, man. But majority of the time, KJ was getting beat up. He was doing them withdrawals, man. He was getting beat up all the time. Like
yeah.
you should have seen him, man, running
Dang.
around. Hey,
What?
hey, man, what? KJ, what? KJ
Hey, at
would
the
come
skybox,
over.
baby. Skybox. You know what I'm
Skybox.
saying?
Hey,
Yeah.
we had one house we used to go to, Candy and
Ladies
Shonda
man.
house, and KJ be playing like he done did some work on the paper, like yeah, I done wrote this paper. Man, this man ain't do nothing. He put his name on it, and then he had them to finish writing the paper, man. Look, KJ, man. KJ
Hey, I
wasn't
gotta
doing
put
the
my
work.
name on it now.
What? Hey, then if KJ get burnt in practice, he put his head down. I was like, man,
No.
forget that. What you out here doing, man? Little crybaby boy.
Hey, I
You
got a
know
lot
what
on
I'm
my mind,
saying?
man.
Man,
It's too hot, first of all.
KJ was getting murdered out there. I mean, he was doing better
No,
than
don't
what I
here it
did.
don't start, man. Don't
Hey,
don't let me tell him about that one play when you was kind of dizzy or something, man. On the white.
oh,
Oh,
look, but I told them people, I said, man, I feel like I'm about to have a seizure. They put me back in the game. Man,
No.
I passed out on that. Yeah, man. I was like,
yeah.
man, I ain't going to practice today no more. Yeah, but man, with
Hey, but to
Yeah,
KJ,
be
man,
man.
legit though.
we just had fun.
That's
Word.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You really liked it, man. I mean, certain people get hurt. They give it up, man. They like, yo, I can't do it. You stayed out there. So, I mean,
yeah.
Yeah,
I
man.
tried to, man, when I went to West Georgia, but again, I started having more seizures. So my mom was like, nah, that's it.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. It's
I
trying to
just
take a
hung
new
it up.
path.
Yeah, I already had a degree. I was working on my master's in business management. So once
Yeah,
mom said it's time to hang it up, and dad like, yeah, you better listen to mom. That was it. So
yeah.
I
Then
ain't
you
had.
start working at Walgreens or something, right? Or
I started managing at Walgreens, which was like
yes,
really the first job I really had. The ones I had in high school was like Kroger, and I used to also work at Marshalls. They fired me though because I
my
saw a
bad. I ain't
dude.
it's
want
all
to
good,
laugh.
man.
Look, I saw a dude stealing. So I'm like, dude, you can't be in here stealing, man. I'm like about to jack him up. They fired me for that. They was like, well, even though you called him stealing, you can't act like that. Too. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
That makes sense. I just saved y'all some money.
Yeah, turn to security.
What? Man, they fired
Hey,
me the
hold up.
next
They
day,
didn't pay you for
yo.
that.
No, I know y'all fired
Yeah.
me. I just
Dang.
saved y'all
God
like ten
darn it.
dollars.
Try to keep my
So I went to Walgreens, and then that didn't work out, and then I went to Home Depot. Stayed there for about 7 years, but of course, my fiance got pregnant with my little boy Holden, and I ended up moving to South Carolina. Started working at KJ. I'm telling you, now this KJ fault. I'm blaming it all on KJ. KJ say, man, okay, you moving to South Carolina. And he was like, working for Waffle House, they pay good. They got good benefit. They pay good. It's a great
my
company.
bad,
Like,
man.
look, he sold them to me. I up and left Home Depot to go to Waffle House down here. I don't know why I was listening to KJ. I should have came down here and started teaching or doing something else. Cause Waffle House, man, that's the worst company you can work for, man. In all the world. Listen what I'm telling you. In the
Golly,
world.
no, it
You
ain't that
can't get
bad,
this.
man. It's just
Man, the
flipping eggs
world.
and stuff, man.
Man,
Steaks
look,
and stuff, man. It
look,
ain't that bad, man.
listen,
You know.
man. They pay good. I'm not gonna listen. I'm not gonna say that. They pay good. They
Oh yeah,
pay
they pay good.
better than yeah. Most people don't know, but they pay real
They pay you to
good.
move
But
in the Waffle House. That's
What?
what they pay you to
man,
move in
look,
there, cause that's where you're
look.
gonna spend most of your time at.
KJ sold me
Shout
a
out to Rodney, man.
dream,
We
and
love
then
you,
he
man.
quit.
We love you,
Yeah,
dog.
I mean, it's for some people, but it ain't for me. It's
I feel
like, you
you.
know what I'm saying? Cause
Yeah,
if to be honest, it's how can I say it? They expect too much of you, but they don't give you enough. But it's like slavery.
I'm yeah,
I mean,
I'm gonna take. Hey,
I
can
want
I
to be
tell my
honest
story?
with you.
Can I?
Yeah, let me
why you
explain
say
this
that?
to
You
you.
never
Now.
been in slavery
No,
before.
I'm explaining this to you because I read about it. Like
All right,
seriously,
go
look,
ahead.
All right.
this is the truth. I say slavery, not like black and white, but the concept.
Okay.
Look, they want you to work. They want you to be on call when you off work. They want people can call you. I'm gonna call out. I need this done at the store. I need that done at the store. But when I say slavery, you're not getting no time off. Like you may be feeding me, but you got me doing all this work, and I'm not getting that at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, they can give you a paycheck, but it's not mentally going to actually help you with anything. So that's what I mean by that. Not much so much as racist, you know. I want to make sure I say that. I want to make sure everybody know that because that's not me. But when I say they own you, they own you. And I ain't with it. So KJ, I'm blaming this on KJ. You know what I'm saying? I blame it smelling
Man.
like waffles all day. And then look, I don't have too much
Hey, they do
facial.
make you go back twice too.
They
I
made
know
me
that picture,
cut
y'all.
this. Yeah, man. So KJ provided false information because he quit maybe 2 months afterwards.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I quit, man. You would have quit too. Let me tell you why I quit. Since we own it, you know what I mean?
Go ahead.
Now,
So
I
look,
was on third shift. You know, you got to go through your little shifts, first, second, and third. I
look,
got to the third one, man, and a bus
look,
pulled up on me.
A
A
bus.
whole bus,
look.
baseball players, man, and I'm a
Oh,
rookie on this grill, man. And
okay.
they came in there, and I was like, Lord, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this, man. It was just me and another
Look,
waitress. You
look.
know what I'm saying? Man,
What
they
that
was
sound
calling
like?
out orders, man. That food looked any kind of way, but they ate
What?
it. I did a
But
good job, man.
what that
Hey, I'm the
sound like
man.
though? What that
You
sound
know
like?
what I mean?
That's the only time. That's the only time he led me in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
That one
Hey,
time.
I be looking for ways out, man. I just
One
be trying to help people,
time.
man. That's all. My
If it's
bad, man.
job
I would
related,
never do it
I will
again.
not listen. That one time he set me on a wild goose chase. In 2 months,
Hey, it
I'm
won't
like,
work. It ain't
man,
worse than 2 days now. It ain't worse than
man,
two
it
days of
is.
practice.
Man, it's worse. It's
It's
Yeah.
worse.
worse.
I'm trying to put
Man,
the money in
It's
your
worse than
pocket,
yeah,
man.
2 days.
man, it's horrible.
Ain't
Like
nothing worse
some of
than
the
2 days, bro.
man, listen, it is. It's like it's. I'm gonna say this. It's if you like to cook, it's a great job, but it's not like I don't know. It's not for me. And even recently, the
You
economy.
got that
I'm gonna
right.
say this. Yeah, it's just not for me. And I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
one of the main reasons. It's a great
You
company
did a
to
good
a
job
certain
at it though,
degree.
man. Don't
Yeah,
get it
it
twisted
is.
now. You did a
I was
good
able to
job,
do
man.
it. It's simple, but it's stressful. But then again, like they kind of lost my trust. I ain't want to give it 100% because
Yeah.
last year I was furloughed. Shoot, and if my name was on it, I do the best I can. But last year, being furloughed because they can't pay my salary, kind of like just threw me off. Like for
I understand.
any company, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if the reason you cutting our salary by 5 to 10%, you're not giving it to the associates, then that's the problem. If you're gonna cut my salary, then pay the people that make the store work. That wasn't the case. They didn't do that.
Go ahead, Huey. I hear you, man.
So being furloughed and let off because you can't pay my salary, but then again you ain't taking care of the people that really runs the store, just put a bad taste in my mouth. So
Yeah.
anybody who looking at it like that, um, nah, it was just a bad situation. So even the pandemic has kind of been hard. That's another reason I got that page up and going. Man, this being unemployed for like 8 months, almost a year, it can be difficult. A lot of people don't
Yeah.
understand that. So being that
Mm-hmm.
that company just put a bad taste. It's not their fault. It's just the way they handle
Yeah,
that
the way they operate.
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at certain points in your life, man, I've never been in that situation. Being
Understand.
furloughed. Yeah, like they need money. I make money, but being furloughed, can't move. I'm naturally a hyper people's person, but shoot, now I gotta stay in the house, you know. So, it was a stressful thing. Like start having seizures after seizures,
Yeah.
but the pandemic, like it brought some bad stuff out of you because you just sit there and think. So
Oh
you,
yeah.
you'll be in a situation where mentally it's just not good because as you sit and think and you still may be trying to work and get a job, mentally it was bring anxiety, stress, depression.
Yeah.
So
That's
that's what
real,
that
man.
page is for. And hey, if I ain't have a mom, if I ain't have Candy, if I ain't have my little boy,
That's right.
Joe, you know what I'm saying? My family, even my family, they call, but those people right there, if I ain't had them, man, well, I don't know where I'd be. Cause I was
Man.
having seizures just bad, man. And my dad died by then, so I ain't have that crutch. That's what I go to for anything. So that pandemic, man, it caused a whole lot of mental stress just for me. And I
Yeah.
can I can understand
Yeah.
why people
You ain't
doing
by
all that,
yourself.
committing suicide. There's no reason that they should be doing it. But then again, some of them just don't have that mindset. They're
Said,
not
yeah.
mentally strong enough. And if you haven't
Yeah.
went through a lot of stuff in life, you're not gonna understand it. You ain't gonna be able to
Yeah.
fight that off.
Go ahead, man.
So man, I've been blessed. Like I said, I got a support staff, man. All my friends and family, KJM, especially them, they reaching out to me, checking on
Yeah.
me. Even
Checking
some
on
of
you,
my
man.
coworkers, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my
Yeah.
boys, even some of my coworkers, they check me out. So,
Cool.
man, then, like I said, my people I grew up with, like, they just stayed down with me, talked to me. And a lot of
Yeah.
them, that's how I got through. Same thing with my dad passing. Cause shoot, for like a month or two, I just had seizures.
Mm.
Like, man, like in hospital, like that's probably the roughest thing I ever been through. But like I
Yeah.
said, my family support staff and my
Yeah.
son, man, to be honest, my son saved me.
Mm.
Cause he wasn't gonna allow me just to sit there and do nothing. He wasn't allowing
Nothing.
that. He'll be
Yeah.
like, "You okay, Daddy?" He'll give me a hug and kiss. Then he be like, "Hulk smash." Just he wasn't
Yeah.
with it, man. So I see my dad like soul in my little boy. Like
Yeah.
he like
Wow. That's deep.
yeah. So my little boy, like at the end of the day, my little boy saved me. Like,
That's
man,
good. That's
I
good
can't.
stuff, man.
I'm blessed all around. Still, I'm getting over the little depression, anxiety stuff, but when I hang out with my people, I hang out. And
Yeah.
Yo,
then
man.
like I
That's what's up.
said, my little boy, nah. But a lot of people gonna need that help. So
So what are
anybody
your
who's
advice?
listening, hmm,
What are your advice for people who suffer from depression, anxiety, from your end?
Yeah,
uh,
man. That's whew.
people that
Mm.
suffering from it, you gonna have to talk to it and just get help. Like you need to find you a
Talk to
support
somebody.
staff or find
Yeah.
somebody you can talk to if
Yeah.
you going for that. Like, cause that anxiety and depression, it'll kill you, man.
Yeah.
If
You
it's
can't do it by
like,
yourself.
nah, you can't, man. And just
Mm.
pray.
That's it.
I mean, like I
Yeah.
said,
Ask
man,
God for
my
strength.
yeah. So my dad,
Mm.
if my guy can give me that dang Christmas present I always wanted, which was my dad. He can heal and help a whole bunch of other
He
people.
can do anything. That's
Yeah,
right.
so that's the best advice I would give. I support staff, pray,
Hmm.
and just be thankful, man. If you ain't doing that,
Yeah.
because the medicine ain't going, man. That medicine ain't. it helps. That medicine ain't worth nothing, man.
That's right.
That you know what I'm saying, that medicine it help to a certain degree, but it's gonna be the support staff and like how open you are with the depression and anxiety
Yeah.
that you may have. But this
Yeah, you got to
pandemic,
get it
it
out
you
your
know,
body.
yeah,
Hmm.
man. If I ain't have it, you know what I'm saying, I'll be lost. Or the truth be told, I may be out there back out there on the streets
Yeah.
selling drugs, and
Wow.
I would have got killed by everybody, family,
Yeah.
friends. Hey, my
Yeah.
dad may have came back, so man,
Yeah.
just the support staff I have. The best way I tell people all day, don't be scared to go talk to your people, or don't be scared to have yourself around somebody that's positive. And don't be scared to ask for help. I
Yeah.
think
Don't
a
be
lot of
scared.
times people, yeah, a lot of times, us that's been independent, don't know how to ask for help. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Or your pride. So those are a couple of things. Pray, get your support staff. Take take some of the medicine. I ain't like taking medicine, so it didn't work for me. Uh,
Yeah. Me
don't
either.
drink as much. You know what I'm saying? Don't drink too much Hennessy, and just stay prayed up in family, man. You know
Yeah.
that's the easiest thing, man. Pray, you know, and just find family positive people, man. Keep all that negative stuff out your life.
That's
Those
right.
people who provide you with all that false information or saying this gonna be all right, you do gotta have common sense. You're on
You got that
unemployment
right.
today, you're not gonna be on you're still gonna be on unemployment tomorrow. So don't think this thing you gonna be healed in 2 or 3 days, man. You gotta just be patient with it.
Yeah. Oh,
Don't
yeah.
people
Take
seek
time.
drugs? Yeah, man, don't seek no drugs. You gonna be in the worst situation.
Hmm.
So if something small by just sending somebody or posting something on the page, that's what I do,
That's
man.
true. Yeah. That's right, man.
Yeah,
That's
That's
what's
good.
up, man. That's good to
That's
know.
good.
Yep.
yeah,
So
That's good.
man.
anything, you got any other social media platforms besides your Facebook page that
I
you
have
want
my
some?
my Instagram is God provide also underscore God underscore PROVIDES underscore.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And
And
then some other things I'm doing is Tiva, TABII. It's just vitamins that I've been taking, vitamins that I've been trying to provide to my friends and family. Um, Helps and build your immune system, dietary,
Yeah.
gives you energy. Certain things that it does helps the body out. It's FDA approved also.
Mm.
So I had some other things, man. Try to just feed your mind, body, and soul these days.
That's right, man. Good stuff.
what's up, man?
Especially dealing with this pandemic. That's good stuff.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey, and people take your time trying to get out there and get that money, but then do it the right way and just be patient, especially with these jobs and stuff. People don't understand, like, you gotta be patient, man. They gonna want to pay. They From a business standpoint, they gonna want to give the person that's taking this intern or somebody that don't have all this experience. So that's another thing that kind of help people. Like, just be patient and understand your time gonna come. So that
That's
anxiety and
right.
depression is hard also.
Cool,
But
man.
those
Cool.
are the only thing, the pages I got that I've been doing lately. Those three.
Okay, that's good to know, man.
That's good,
Well,
man.
we appreciate having you, man. Anything else you like to add?
Now, man, appreciate y'all having me. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm calm today, but y'all got me. This is my first day on here, so I put on the polo because I ain't wild out too much. I ain't want to act like my grandmama or my
You look good,
mama,
man.
So I
You look good
appreciate
for your
y'all having
age.
me on there. Hey, 39, about to hit 40. You
Yeah,
Yep,
know what I'm
man. 40
saying?
Club. I'm already
Yeah,
in it. About to be
yeah,
me
41.
too.
yeah. Hey, so I'm about to
Yeah.
hit 40. Hey,
Yep,
Yeah.
so I
yep,
ain't
man.
studying that.
So
But
we
appreciate y'all having
appreciate
me
you.
on. Y'all need me any other time. Anybody need any help, just give me a call. Well, nah, don't call me. Ain't no telling what rabbit don't call me. Just
Yeah.
Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Instagram. Terrance Huey on both of them. Now this is my IG page. One of them is Hugh Health, but that's
Hefner.
just
I
hey
knew it was coming.
look I had that since college, so I don't want nobody don't think that crazy.
All right.
Hey,
That's the real
hey,
Hugh Hefner right
hey,
there.
you know what I'm saying? And then they can find me on LinkedIn. You need a great worker. You need somebody who's gonna get the job done and take pride in his work.
That's right, man.
LinkedIn or Indeed. Don't come with no try to get over now with come being positive, you know. You're gonna get you a great worker with a lot of experience. But
That's right.
and Tiva, Tavii, just anybody who need anything, just reach out to me. Even if they just need to talk or anything like that, hit
That's
me
what's
up
Good.
up,
on
man.
Messenger. And
Everybody need a friend.
yeah, man, everybody needs something positive in their life. Now, I will tell you the truth too. I don't want nobody hitting me up and thinking I ain't gonna tell you the truth. If you're a crackhead, I'm gonna tell you to get off drugs. You know, you cannot get a job if you're on drugs. Now,
That's true.
hey, and if you're ugly, don't think you're gonna be a model. You
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
People say everybody beautiful in their own way. You ugly, ugly girl. You know what I'm saying? So you just hey, don't do it. Don't be
Yeah,
out
don't
here
do it.
flexing. Yeah, everybody be having this Prada and all this name brand stuff on,
Get
hiding the
in where you fit
tag,
in.
and then try to take it back to the store the next day. No, stop flexing. So
We,
if you ask me something, like it, love it, hate it, whatever, you're gonna get the truth. So it's on you.
And
yeah,
But
as Huey,
I'm gonna keep what? I'm gonna keep it
that's what's
100
up,
with you.
man. You got to be
So
yourself.
man. Look,
that's
y'all
what's up,
need
man.
anything, man? Y'all hit me up. Pray, stay up. KJ,
What's up now?
don't be getting beat up over there.
No,
Hey,
man, we good over
hey,
here. Everybody keep their hands
hey.
to themselves,
We
man.
good.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
we
We
good.
behave over here, man.
Key, what's up, baby girl? Hey, I'm just saying. Hey, man,
Yeah,
y'all enjoy y'all day. Hit me up if y'all need anything.
for
All
sure,
right,
man.
man. Thanks
Hey,
for
I
All
love
right,
you,
tuning in
man.
to
all
Sports
right,
Shop
love you
You my
too.
27.
boy.
Y'all
All right,
tuned in, wear your mask. We out.
Yeah.
all
Later.
And not how you start, it's how you fit. Woo! Well, we get it right next time.
Yes, sir. All right. Later.
right.